try to name the artist that has the following credentials under their belt. Most streamed Spotify artist of 2022. Apple Music Artist of the Year. Pro wrestler. Actor. Soon to be Spider-Man villain. Highest grossing tour for a calendar year at almost $500 million. I'll give you a hint. It's not Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Olivia Rodrigo, or Ed Sheeran. Time's up. If you guessed Bad Bunny, congratulations. Hey everybody, you're watching Playing for Cats, a channel dedicated to helping animals in need get the help they need. If you want to support the cause, hit the like and subscribe button, then check out the links in my channel to see if you can financially assist nonprofits helping these animals. Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, or just Bad Bunny from now on, was born in Puerto Rico on March 1994. His father was a truck driver and his mother was a school teacher who contributed significantly to Bad Bunny's musical influences when she listened to salsa and ballads. She was also devoutly Catholic, allowing Bad Bunny to get exposure to the church choir. He sang in this choir until the age of 13, then left the church to spend more time studying the radio. One of his largest influences, Daddy Yankee, went on to produce the massive hit, Despacito. It was here that he got his famous nickname for being forced to wear a bunny costume to school. At the age of 14, Bad Bunny started writing songs intensely. Around 2013, when SoundCloud was nearing its peak popularity, Bad Bunny started to release his work on the platform. He attended the University of Puerto Rico for audio-visual communication classes during the day and created this music at night. By 2016, a popular Puerto Rican music producer, DJ Lucian, had signed Bad Bunny to the label Hear This Music. Soon after, his singles started hitting the charts in Latin countries. In 2018, things really started to heat up. Cardi B released a collaboration with Bad Bunny, showing off his ability to rap in English and Spanish. This song, called I Like It, reached number 1 on the Billboard 100. Later that year, Bad Bunny dropped a song with Drake that reached number 5. To capitalize on this newfound popularity, he released his debut album, which is already on the Rolling Stones top 500 albums of all time. He dropped another album a year later, which got the 9th spot on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2020, he did one of the most important things a major name music artist can do. He performed the halftime show for the Super Bowl with Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. Then after that, he went on to release another album, after revealing it on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That went on to hit the number 2 spot in the US Billboard Top 200 and number 1 spot on the top Latin album charts, just like his last 2 albums. At the time, it was the highest charting album to finally use the Spanish language. His 4th studio album, which was released just half a year later, went on to smash even more records than the previous one. It finally cracked the number 1 spot on the Billboard Top 200. His 5th and most recent album went on to get that same spot again. With the most recent album added to his resume, he became the highest streamed artist between July 2021 and 2022 with 10 billion streams. He then broke his own record in November when he received 18 billion streams year over year. For some perspective, Post Malone was the most streamed artist of 2019 with only 6 billion streams. This most recent album outstreamed Harry Styles, Olivia Rodrigo, and Ed Sheeran for the most streamed album of the year. He also has the most streams in one day by a single artist from May 6. This propelled him to become Apple Music Artist of the Year for 2022. On that platform, he is the largest Latin album by all-time streams. He is also the biggest Latin song of all time by first-day streams. He scored 22 songs on the Daily Top 100 Global, breaking the record for most simultaneous songs by a Latin artist. He was number 1 on the Daily Top 100 in 34 countries and top 10 in 77 countries. He holds the number 1, 2, and 3 spot for first-day streams for Latin albums. The inspiration for this video came from one of the most shocking stats that I've ever seen. The tour for his most recent album brought in $232 million in revenue across just 21 shows in the US. This averages out to $11 million per performance. This broke the revenue record in almost every city he played. Georgia, Miami, the Bronx, Houston, San Antonio, San Diego, and Phoenix had Bad Bunny as the highest grossing performances in venue history. It also broke his own record for the top spot for Spanish-speaking performances in box score history. He managed to perform 2 $100 million plus tours in 1 year. While I mentioned the figure above was only for the US leg of the tour, he has the highest demand for any artist in Mexico's history. Most importantly, he has 2 Grammys, 4 Latin Grammys, and 8 Billboard Awards. To summarize, Bad Bunny has one of the most impressive careers you've never heard of. At the time of this video, he's only 28 years old. With his whole life ahead of him, what's left to accomplish? He has acting credits, hit songs, record-breaking touring numbers, and plenty of fame to go around. If you hadn't heard of him before this video, I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot about him in the future. What do you think about Bad Bunny? Do you think he'll fade with time, or only become more famous as people learn about his accolades? Let me know what you think in the comments, and take care.